With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Welcome back trackside once again, race fans. Here to the Turn 3 Racing Network tonight. The Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet NextGen Racing Series fires things off for race number 10. Just 6 weeks away from the championship chase getting underway. We're going to get things underway at one of the biggest, fastest, most historical, iconic tracks in this schedule. Indianapolis Motor Speedway hosting the Battle of the Bricks, the Brickyard 138 here tonight from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. How you doing? How you feeling? Out there in TV land, race fans, glad you could all join us here tonight. As always, Dave in the Cave bringing you all the calls from trackside. Track temperature pretty warm out there, 114 degrees. These drivers may be fighting a little loose conditions, slipping and sliding out of these corner exits. And with 4 tricky corners to navigate, we're going to see which one of these drivers get around fastest here in this qualifying session. Speaking of qualifying, no times turned in just yet. As soon as drivers do turn in those time laps, we will get them to the left-hand side of your screen. And I tell you what, I do believe we have a handful of drivers out there on track. Let's get a little closer to the action. There you can see Jacob Delgado. He's going to roll across the start-finish line. Roy Hyde also putting in his time lap. Brian Littleton going to go top of the speed charts. Littleton happy in happy hour. Top of the speed charts. In happy hour, that Michelob Ultra number 8 machine looking pretty good. And with just about 2.5 minutes into this qualifying session, let's drop some of those times over there to the left-hand side of your screen. There you can see Jerry West in his fast Ford Mustang sitting in second. So as the music fades into the background, the time will continue to tick. In the hourglass, just about 3 minutes remaining here in qualifying with 14 drivers on the speed charts. We're going to take a look. I believe this will be Roy Hyde going to be crossing the start-finish line. Yes, it is. There goes that double O of Hyde across the line. Good enough for fifth, top of the speed charts. The man that ran in second in happy hour. Quick time now belongs to that 45 of Dallas Menace in his Toyota Camry. Menace going to cross the start-finish line. 52-52. Now the fast time, and here comes the 19 of Alex Coffey. Yet another quick lap in qualifying. Alex Coffey looking to roll off from that top spot in the Damian Patton Real Estate starting lineup. Roy Hyde with a quick time, but going to be bumped all the way to 8th. Matthew McMeekin now going to break inside of your top 10. 17 drivers on the speed charts with just a minute and a half remaining here in qualifying. Lance Yancey out there on track in his fast Ford Performance Mustang. He's going to slide in 17th. First time lap, Travis Smith going to go second on the speed chart. Smith and that 9 machine went to victory lane last week from Kansas. Will he be able to go back-to-back race winning performances? Quick time here in qualifying. Smith looks to roll off from outside pole position. It looks like Dylan Blankenship, Dustin Sherman, and Chris Spencer are all out on track. Just 3-4 drivers out there on track. Jan Van Leer going to go 16th with his time lap. Chris Spencer going to jump inside of the top 15 with his time lap. Few moments remaining here in qualifying. These drivers are going to have to put down a quick one pretty quickly here. Looks like a handful will miss qualifying. Rick Schneider, no time lap. Thomas Watts, Chad Meadows, Rob Haynes, Kerry Cleaver. 5 drivers not putting in a timed lap, so they will start from the rear of the field, and with the time ticking away, it looks like Alex Coffey will walk away with yet another pole position here with the Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet NextGen Racing Series. Quick time in qualifying for that 19 Toyota Camry. Alex Coffey going to go with a 52:48 fast time. And just final few seconds, and that's going to do it. That's going to be in qualifying now. Coming to a close, and Alex Coffey, indeed your pole sitter here tonight. What a run in qualifying for that 19. Picked up a handful of tenths from where he was running in happy hour. So good on the driver and the crew to fix that car up, get a little bit more speed for qualifying, and Coffey going to roll off from the top spot. So as drivers, get the cars back to the haulers, get the cars back to the garages, and get them ready and switched over for race trim. Tell you what, we've got some time on our hands. Why don't we go ahead and run down some official business coming into tonight's race. Your point standings coming into race number 10 here with the Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet NextGen Racing Series. Alex Coffey, 3 race wins to his name this season. Coffey sits top of the point standings, leading by 21 points. Dustin German, he's been to victory lanes 1 time so far this season. German, very consistent. 7 top 10 finishes this season. Consistency being the key for German, and Roy Hyde sitting right there in 3rd, and Brian Littleton in 4th. Those 3 drivers, only drivers to get 7 top 10s, and you can see it reflects here, right here in the point standings. Littleton only 39 points back. Nathan Biggert, good runs for Biggert as well. He's going to be sitting just 40 points back. Nigel Christensen, Waylon McConnell, Lance Yancey, Travis Smith, and Rick Snyder rounding out your top 10. Struggling a little bit early this season, the 33 of Brian Mescal Jr. There you can see that Dirty Air Racing member sitting, it looks to be about 125 points out of your point standing. Still has a shot at working his way into a championship position. We'll see if that 33 can improve a little bit here tonight. Chad Meadows right there rounding out your top 18 in your point standings. The fast man a little bit disappointing with the point standings, coming up short on a handful of occasions. Damian Patton sitting just outside of your top 20. Patton, quick, week after week, just seems to have trouble find him at some point in the race and end his nights early. We'll see if Patton can put a complete race together here tonight from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And with your point standings out the way, we're going to step away for just a brief commercial break, then head trackside for your national anthem. Don't go anywhere, race fans. We'll be right back.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic, real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly wailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rackets regular, the boats bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
In back trackside as the Jets finish the flyover, we're going to get ready to go trackside for tonight's Brickyard 138, taking the pole position moments ago. And starting inside row number 1, we'll get trackside for your starting lineup. It looks like just a handful of drivers yet to make their way to their starting positions here tonight. Chris Spencer, Raymond Hedina, how about Dustin German and Chad Meadows still working their way through pre-race inspection. So as the final few moments roll off here in pre-race, we're going to get set to kick things off. 55 laps of racing action here tonight for the Brickyard Indianapolis Motor Speedway. This 2.5-mile track going to put on quite a show here tonight. We'll see who's going to be crowned the king of the bricks here tonight. And as you hear the music begin to roll in the background, you know the sounds, you know it's time to run down tonight's starting lineup. starting inside row number 1. Grabbing yet another pole position here this season. Inside of that 19 Toyota Camry Pass Pro Shops machine. Gonna look a lap early here tonight. Alex Coffey brings the field to the green flag. Travis Smith gonna line up just to his outside. Dallas Manus in. Brian Littleton back in row number 2. Row number 3 here tonight. The 86 of the Cherry West. The 01 of Nathan Bicker. Row number 4 here tonight in the Damian Patton Real Estate starting lineup is the man himself. Inside of that one machine, Damian Patton. Matthew McMeekin gonna roll off just to his outside with Jacob Delgado and Roy Hyde rounding out your top 10. Brian Mescal Jr. and Brian Beach back in row number 6. Row number 7 here tonight from Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the 11 of Chris Spencer and the 87 of Raymond Hadida. Zachary Compton, Derek Myers back in row 8. Row number 9, the 5 of Jan Van Leer and the 99 of Dustin German. Lance Yancey and Dylan Blankenship round out your top 20 with Seth Steele and Rob Haynes. Back in row number 11, row number 12 here tonight. TJ Roberts and Rick Snyder, Thomas Watts, Kerry Cleaver, and Chad Meadows. Round out the 27 car field here tonight. We're going to get set to set these machines loose. Starting lineup done and out the way. We roll to the restart zone. Wait for it. Drivers getting ready. And on the gas, green flag flies for the first time here tonight in the Brickyard 138. Alex Coffey gonna nail that loud pedal step away from the field. Here we go. Coffey gonna lead through turn 1, pull away on the corner exit. Manus looking to the inside on Smith. Jerry West right there as well. Smith going to give up a position, move back to third. Jerry West on his inside. Here comes a run from Brian Littleton. Littleton on a move. Damian Patton looking to the inside as well. Patton looking to the inside into turn number 3. Looking for positions on that innings restraints. AC Delco number 80 machine of Brian Littleton. Switching up the paint schemes on us just a little bit. Littleton catching us off the 01. That's Unlimited. Toyota Camry of Nathan Biggert right there running in 7th. Battle for the race lead though. Here comes Dallas Manus looking to the inside. Manus at the line. He'll lead the lap. First lap in our back pocket, and we've got a new race leader here from Indy. That's right. Dallas Manus going to take over the race lead. Jerry West going to slot in third here, breaking away just a little bit from that 80 of Brian Littleton, running in 4th position. Damian Patton and Travis Smith side by side down the back stretch. Here comes the 48 of Jacob Delgado. A lot of action early here tonight. The Brickyard at 138 drivers still side by side. Hornets Nest kicking around back here. Oh boy, getting 3 wide through the short chute. Brian Mescal Jr. meeting sandwich for a moment. Derek Myers in that Home Depot number 24 machine. He looks like he's got places to go, working the inside of the racetrack. He'll move by Brian Mescal Jr. and take over that final position inside of the top 10 for the trying to make his way up into the mix. Matthew McMeekin right back here as well. Zachary Compton, Roy Hyde, Dustin Sherman. One around the top 15, so battles all over this racetrack, not just at the front. Speaking of the front, what happened to Alex Coffey? Trouble here for Alex Coffey as he's going to drop not 1, 2, but 3 positions. He's going to drop all the way to the 4th spot now. Let's take a look right here. 19. We're going to take a look at this right side. Doesn't look like any damage there. Maybe just a big moment getting super loose. Derek Myers going to go by Travis Smith for 9th position. Brian Mescal Jr. making his way by Smith. Now is Smith heading backwards. A lot of action to cover, a lot going on here. We're going to jump around the track just a little bit, trying to bring you all the action that we can. There's that 00 of Roy Hyde. sitting in 14th position, battling right now for the 81 of Zachary Compton, Travis Smith, Dustin German, 3 wide off of turn 2, down the backstretch, we roll. As we've got some great racing action on the screen here tonight, we do want to take a moment to apologize to all the race fans out there missing last week. Myself and some of the production crew headed down south to Alabama. That's right, we were Talladega night, and it was quite a fun time down there. But we do apologize to all the fans unable to find last week's race to from Kansas Motor Speedway. What a race Kansas was, and it looks like tonight is shaping up to be a race just like last Sunday night. Travis Smith gonna have to find some pace though if he wants to repeat last week's race winning performance. Smith down 14 positions from 2nd to 16th. Smith going the wrong way. We're going to stay right here with this battle. Matthew McMeekin and Zachary Compton battling 14th and 15th on the racetrack. Up at the front of the field, not much has changed. Dallas Manis walked away with 2/10 of a second race lead. Alex Coffey and Jerry West going at it 3rd and 4th on the speedway now. Brian Littleton moves that 80 machine into 2nd. Littleton fastest in happy hour. May not have that 1 lap speed, but we're going to transition right here. Let's go up to the front. Littleton really in race leader off of turn number 2. We'll head back down the backstretch. And Littleton, the only man within striking distance. Tell you what, we do have on board time shot. Let's go on board early here from him. We're taking a moment while we're enjoying this beautiful on-board camera shot of Brian Littleton trying to track down race leader. Oh, race leader. That was Manis. Yeah, we were really at data a whale of a time. Absolutely unplanned last minute, so we do apologize for it, but we're going to try to make up for it tonight at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. A lot of great racing action. We're going to head back through the field. We've got a couple on-board camera shots for you. Let's jump on board with this 119 of riding just inside the top between trying to run down the 11 of Chris Spencer just off the it's Toyota. A little closer to the top of 15. We'll jump around now to one of our Ford on-board camera shots. Let's join Home Depot number 24. Of Nathan Biggert. Derek Myers sits in 8th. And we'll jump back outside of the car, back around the track. We'll go. Let's take a look at this little battle going on right here. Matthew McMeekin in the Busch forever. Tribute to Kevin Harvick's final season this year. We do. Well, we're gonna miss Harvick. Let's just put it out there. Kevin, one of those drivers that has been around for so long, become a true staple cornerstone of racing, heart of NASCAR, really. A great personality, great driver as well, and he's going to be missed on the track. Hopefully we don't miss any action from Matthew McMeekin right here running in the 15th position. Travis Smith's trying to get things headed in the right direction now, is back at the front. Brian Littleton still trying to helm Dallas Manis for the race lead. Jerry West, Brian Beach going at it. Let's go check out this Baja Blast number 18 machine. '86 a little loose off of 2. He's going to have to catch it down the track. Jerry West going to give up the position. Brian Beach going to move into 4th. Jacob Delgado right there in that Ally 48 Chevy Silverado or Chevy Camaro. We apologize. Delgado sitting at 6th. 3 positions from where he qualified, up 9 spots right now in control of the Jekyll Controls Hard Charger Award Inside of that Home Depot Arch Ford Mustang behind him, you can see him just off in the background. Derek Myers up 9 positions from where he qualified, so a good run getting to the front for Myers. Damian Patton involved in a 4-car battle here. 4-car train making their way down the backstretch. Patton behind Biggert, has a Dino right behind him. Everybody heading down into turn number 3. See the field. 4 coming up. Everybody making their way around the front of the racetrack. You can see racing their way by. Onto the front stretch, we roll across the start finish line. Lap number 10 in our back pocket as we yard 138. 10 green flag plans to open up tonight's race, and it's looking like this has that long green flag look. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, one of these tracks, kind of like a Darlington, really. Racing can kind of go one of 2 ways. Either you have a bit of trouble at the beginning, and things kind of get themselves together towards the middle and end of the race, or you have those what I call surprisingly long green flag runs. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, very technical track, especially on older tires. You can look at the past trying to be made right now. Damian Patton looked to the inside, had a little bit of a run, just quite unable to make that run off of turn number 4 to get the forward bite up out of the corner that he needed. And he's going to stay in line, running in that 9th position. They are stepping away a little bit from that Rainier Beer number 87 machine. Oh, a little bit of a wiggle by these drivers all in. A long green flag run to open up tonight's race here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Front of the field still looks like your qualifying order. Dallas Manis up there from 3rd to 1st. Brian Littleton moving from 4th to 2nd. Alex Coffey dropping 2 positions from 1st back to 3rd, but a big surprise up 8 positions from outside of your top 10 to now running in 4th inside of that Mountain Dew Baja Blast Chevy Camaro. Oh, and there it is, trouble. First time trouble on the track. Looks like we've got drivers with issues. The 11 SRTP network machine of Christopher Spencer. He's going to have some issues, and he'll bring out the caution for the first time here tonight. Let's go check the replay. Oh, there it is. Contact between the 12 and there's going to be a lot of drivers caught up in this one. The 3's involved. Oh my goodness, a lot of drivers caught up in this incident here. Let's go back. Let's take a look here. Let's see if we can see what's going on. The 12 is going to have some issues. Dylan Blankenship with some problems. Let's go back and see. We got Blankenship out of shape. And there it is. The 28, the 12 get together. 28 more contact with the 3. The 11 going to get involved. The 5's going to snake his way through. And that will bring the caution out for the first time. We'll head back up front with race leader Dallas Manis as he brings the field back behind the pace car. And here you go, right when we were talking about those long green flag runs, here we are. Early caution. And it looks like we're going to find that answer right here. Everybody going to come to pit road. Everybody wants those tires. So with the first caution here tonight, everybody going to head for service and fuel. And we're going to step away from just a brief commercial break. Don't worry, race fans, you won't miss any of the green flag action. Right here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Don't go anywhere, race fans. We'll be right back. Impact trackside as drivers double file heading down into turn number 3. We're going to get ready to refire the race off here tonight. The Brickyard 138, first caution of the night coming out on lap number 13. We'll get the field wound back up and ready to go once again. Our good buddy Josiah Millen gonna take the pace car off of the racing surface, wait for the boss man in the flag stand to drop that green flag. Once again here at the Brickyard, big move by Jerry West, a 2-tire stop on pit road. West gonna take advantage and restart the race from the top spot, and away we go. Green flag flies once again. Here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway, 2-tire stop for race leader Jerry West. He'll be our third race leader of the evening. Alex Coffey gonna roll off with good pit stop. He'll restart in third, gonna pick up a 1 position from just before the pit stop. Dallas Hayes gonna lose 1 spot on the pit stop exchange. Brian Littleton, he's gonna move all the way back to 5th, from 2nd to 5th, now making move to the inside, trying to get around that Bass Pro Shops Ducks Unlimited 01 of Nathan Biggard. Inside move now for Littleton. Our Home Depot machine, we see him making moves earlier here tonight. Whoa, big move! Big moment there for Delgado. 2-3 wide behind him as drivers scatter. Big moment there for that Ally 48 machine. Delgado going to catch a wheelful. Big move to the inside now for Myers. Looking for a way around it, is not going to pan out. Myers going to have to settle in line, 2 by 2 in front of him. Runs up on the tail end of that 01, now looking for a big move to the inside, 2-3 wide from turn 2. Oh, hang on. Littleton sideways out of turn number 2, somehow keeps it headed in the right direction. My goodness. Big moments here. Single file racing from the field, everybody still all over each other. Derek Myers and Damian Patton going at it now, almost into the outside wall, carrying it a little bit wide. That time out of turn number 1 was Myers. Patton still trying to make it work on the inside. They'll work their way off the turn number 2, back down the back stretch once again. 48 with a little bit of help on the outside lane. That's going to allow Myers to take that clear-cut advantage into turn number 3, right down to the bottom of the racetrack, and he'll close the door on Patton's chances to move to the inside. Big run now into 3 for Patton, and he's going to keep that position. Single file racing front of the field. Let's transition around the track as these drivers begin to put in a handful of green flag laps. Once again, we'll take a look here as the double of Roy Hyde sits outside of the top 10 for the first time here tonight, down 3 positions from where he qualified in that 10th position. So for the first time tonight, Hyde on the outside of the top 10, looking in. Rob Haynes and TJ Roberts going at it, 14th, 15th on the racetrack. The Mountain Dew Baja Blast machine of Brian Beach. We've seen Beach inside of your top 5 moments ago before that first caution. Now Meyer back in traffic. Tough run on pit road before Beach, and he's going to give up a handful of positions, and Mescal Jr. scrapes the wall coming out of 4. Michelle Pennzoil, number 33 machine of Brian Mescal Jr. Championship. Oh my goodness, big trouble, and oh my gosh, did you see the hit from Roberts? Wow, big time damage. Oh my. I tell you what, Do we have? Okay, we've got some onboard camera footage of T.J. Roberts. Let's go take a look at the Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet replay. Here you go. Yeah, there it is. Contact. And around goes Roberts. Hard hit into that outside wall. My gosh. Whew. That is a big time lick. Looks like Jerry West may have had some problems as well. We go up here. There it is. Coffee and West get together. That's going to cause a big stack up behind them. Oh my goodness. A lot of cars involved in this one. Jerry West, Lance Yancey, TJ Roberts, Kerry Cleaver, all involved in this one. Alex Coffey also involved in this latest incident as we head back up front with your race leader, Dallas Manis, taking that top spot back. Trouble on the track between second and third, and that's going to allow Brian Littleton to move back into second. Nathan Biggard into third, Dustin German now into fourth, with Derek Myers up to fifth. So trouble on a restart, contact between the drivers running in second and third, Jerry West and Alex Coffey to come together, have some contact, and then drivers behind them checking up, nowhere to go, and big time trouble ensues here tonight from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Caution number 2 flies with the Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet Next Gen Racing Series just around the halfway point. So why don't we take a moment to acknowledge and thank all of our sponsors here with the Next Gen Racing Series. As always, big time shout out to Tommy and all the oh my goodness, and all of the guys and girls working hard down there in Newton, North Carolina. That's right, the original Intimidator spot, Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet. You can check them out if you're in the area, or right here online, DaleEarnhardtChevrolet.com. Check out all of the great deals, all the cashback offers when you buy yourself a brand new Chevy. And hey, why not be like Dave? I know they used to say I want to be like Mike, but why not want to be like Dave? Outside in the parking lot in the driveway right now, brand new Chevy Trailblazer. That's all right, so appreciate everybody over there at the Chevy dealer getting the deals into everything worked out. And well, we've got the numbers right and sitting pretty. A brand new Trailblazer, can't be happier. Absolutely phenomenal vehicle. So if you're in the market for a new vehicle or a used vehicle, check the guys out over at Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet. You can find them online as well, DaleEarnhardtChevrolet.com. Big shout out as well to our starting lineup sponsor once again this season, coming on board, Damian Patton Real Estate. If you're looking for a home, you're trying to find a home, let Damian Patton Real Estate find your forever home. And a big shout out to the man in that number 1 machine, Damian Patton himself, owner and operator of Damian Patton Real Estate. Brand new dad, absolutely loving it. We get to see a lot of his we get to see a lot of them on Facebook. So, Damien, absolutely enjoying this one, and congratulations. You and your family once again. Enjoy it, brother. There's no other feeling like it. But once again, starting lineup sponsor, big time shout out to Damian Patton and Damian Patton Real Estate. Few takers coming to pit road last time around. Race leader Dallas Manis going to come to pit road, top off with fuel. Will he be looking for a long run here? Brian Mescal Jr. going to lead a parade of drivers down pit road as well. That's going to allow Brian Littleton to take over the race lead. 4th different race leader now here tonight from the Brickyard. Second caution of the evening. A handful of drivers on the pit road trying to get enough fuel to make it to the end. I don't know. I mean, that's going to be about 33 laps to stretch the fuel. That's going to be tough. Big shout out to Jekyll Controls for all your control boxes and button box needs. Check them out. It's Jekyll Controls, your hard charger sponsor here with the Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet Next Gen Racing Series. Jekyll Controls. Stay ahead of the game on pit road. Gain those valuable few tenths Check them out on Facebook.com. That's Chuckle Control. As always, Butt Kicker sponsor here with us as well. Butt Kicker giving you all the action right from the seat, every bump, every sorry, sidetrack there. Every bump, every shift of the track, feel it in the seat. Butt Kicker, the future is feeling. Mountain Mafia Kennels, the best American bully breeders in Western North Carolina. If you're in the market for an American bully, you need to find yourself a bump. They've got a litter getting ready right now as we speak. Check them out on Instagram as well as Facebook.com. That's Mountain Mafia Kennels. Mr. Millen's going to take that pace car out the way, and we're going to get ready to roll once again. There we go, down the long front stretch into the yard of bricks. Brian Littleton going to bring the field to the green flag for the first time here tonight on the gas, and away we go. Green flag flies once again here from Indy. Bigger German gonna go at it, second and third on the racetrack. Single file behind him. Bottom of the racetrack, Delgado gonna follow suit. The 81 of Zachary Compton. He's gonna take a look at the bottom of the racetrack. German still trying to grab that second position away from Biggert, but not gonna have any luck just yet as we're 3 wide behind him, heading down into turn number 3. The 24 of Myers gonna look for a position on Blankenship, as Dylan Blankenship gonna pick up a spot on Rick Schneider. Manus going by Meadows for 20th. Brian Mescal Jr. passing Seth Steele for 18th position as Manus now going to go by Steele as well. A lot of fast cars mired back in traffic after some pit strategy changing the game. Front of the field looking a little bit different now. Inside of your top 10, looking for a top 5. Travis Smith in 9 runs in 7. Compton having some troubles on the high side, running a little bit wide there through turn 2. That's going to open up the door for the 9. Travis Smith to look to the inside of turn number 3, closing the door right at the last moment is Compton. While front of the field, Brian Littleton opens up that race lead at the second advantage for the 80. Single file racing here back across the bricks as we have crossed, or nearly crossed, I should say, that halfway point, just 1 lap away from the halfway point here tonight. The Brickyard 138, launching really high. Brian Beach going at it, the Mountain Dew Baja Blast. 18 down on the bottom of the racetrack, looking for a position. The Bernier Beer 87 Ford Mustang of Raymond Hedino right behind him. Gonna give him a little bit of a push and a little bit of an advantage heading down into turn number 3. Beach gonna make the pass for 9. We're really interested to see where these guys go deeper in the field are gonna end up going. Dallas Manus from the race lead. Under that latest caution, he gave up the top spot and headed all the way back to about 20th. With the restart, now Manus running in 17th position, still mired deep back in traffic. We do have a handful of panels. Roy Hyde and Brian Beach continue to go at it and swap that 9th and 10th position around the Bernier Beer 87 of Raymond, not able to do anything with it at this moment. Jan Van Leer, Seth Steele, they're going at it. Damian Patton, Dustin German, they're going at it. 3rd and 4th on the racetrack. Dustin German, your biggest mover of the race now. The 99 Ford Mustang SRTV Network machine looking good here. Grabbing a podium position for the time being, but has a little bit of a gap to make up. Your top 2 stepping away. Littleton showing the way to his race lead. 4/10 of a second. Another 4/10 from him. On back to German. race fans. It's looking to be, whoa, things may change. Here we go, lap number 28, just past the halfway point, and we've got trouble on the track here tonight. Seth Steele gonna have some issues in his 28 Toyota Camry. We're gonna go back, we're gonna see if we can get that one queued up, and it looks like we're getting that thumbs up, so let's head to your Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet replay. And we're catching that a little bit late. Seth having some off-track moments here. We'll see what happened to this Nesquik 28. We'll take one more look, and there it is, trouble on track, and then he's going to get a little bit of help, and, well, around he goes trying to ride it on out, but unfortunately, a little bit of a rough go late in the race here tonight. Steele gonna hit in the pin lane. Third caution of the night, coming out just about 25 laps remaining here. We're going to have less than 25 laps to go when we drop the hammer for the green flag. What do you do right here? If you're Littleton, what do you do? Last time the caution was out was back at lap number 22, so just about 7 laps ago. And we mentioned that to mention this. Manus, Mescal Jr., Alex Coffey, Matthew McMeekin, all drivers that came to pit road under our latest caution. With this caution, they'll have enough fuel to make it to the end. One of the drivers due at the front. Looks like Littleton gonna bring some drivers to pit lane. We've got some gambling, and last minute, German gonna head to pit road. And we've got some shakers. We've got some movers. We're going to have a new race leader once again here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Chris Spencer's going to roll the dice, and he's going to stay out. Lead a lap here tonight. Looks like Spencer's yet to come to pit road. Early trouble here tonight, and well, we're hearing word, yes, he has been to pit road because he was involved in our first caution of the evening. So Spencer, Myers, Blankenship, and Yancey will stay out on track. Your top 4 will stay out on track, and that's going to do it for the strategy. Everybody's going to be able to make it on fuel to the end, but will we see a late race caution mix things up and force drivers to make that decision? Do I want 2 tires? Do I want 4 tires and a chance and an opportunity to make some big moves? We're going to have to see how it all runs down here. I think if we get ourselves about a 10 to 12 lap run, that's when it's going to really open up that strategy opportunity for drivers to possibly use that 2-tire strategy, maybe even a 4-tire strategy. We'll see how it all shakes out. But under caution, once again here tonight from the Brickyard, we're going to take ourselves one brief commercial break. Head back trackside for all your green flag action live here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage. like your car is toast. You'll need a tow back to pit lane. Press and hold your reset button and we'll come and get you.
And backtrack side, high above the track, down the backstretch, with the turn 3 drone cam as the field. Double file, pace car lights are off, we're ready to set sail once again. Little bit of a mix-up at the front. Chris Spencer going to stay out on the racetrack, and he will lead the field back to the green flag. Chris Spencer, your new race leader. Derek Myers, Lance Yancey, Dylan Blankenship, all going to roll the dice and stay out on the track. Dallas Manus with a 2-tire stop. He's going to roll off in 5th. Brian Littleton right there to his outside in 6th. Dustin German, Matthew McMeekin, Damian Batten, and Jacob Delgado round out your top 10 for this latest restart. Pace car in. We're ready to fire it off once again as we drop the hammer. Green flag flies once again. Here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway, we'll set sail with 24 laps to go. 24 laps to go. Hot and heavy action on the restart, side by side. Two, almost 3 wide at times already through turn number 1. Matthew McMeekin. Position on the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to move to the inside of that 80 of Littleton. The 77 of Lance Yancey struggling a little bit with pace. Up from turn 2, Hungary drivers with fresh tires on their way as Dallas Manus has made his way all the way up to the 3rd position now, waiting for the top spots once again. Behind the wheel of that 45 machine, Manus on his way to the front. Going on all over the racetrack. We're going to go a little deeper in the field. Delgado, Patton, Compton, Coffee, all going ahead. You can see Brian Beach right here as well behind that Bass Pro Shop Track and Boats. Number 19 machine of Alex Coffee. Your pulse sitter, a little bit of a rough go here. Coffee gave up the race lead on lap number 1. Contact and trouble with Jerry West earlier this evening. Coffee been struggling to get his way back to the front of this field. Big moments here at the front as I believe that is the 12th bottom of the racetrack that you see Blankenship fighting for that 2nd and 3rd position. Manus on the high side. He's got fresher tires and he will prevail out of turn number 3 down at turn 4. The 12th going to dig on the bottom trying to get that Menards Ford Mustang into the 2nd spot. Not going to have any look at it. He's going to move back to 3rd. So as we complete our 2nd lap after the restart, we'll drop that timing scoring back to the left-hand side of your screen. Let you find your driver, your favorite driver. Follow along around where he's running, just where he's at on the track. Dustin German, nice battle here. He's going to look to the inside of Lance Yancey. That's going to be a move for the final spot inside of the top 5. The 48 of Delgado, close off of 2 big moves in the back. Coffee Beach, my goodness. Brandon Smith right here as well in the 9. Crazy racing action all over the racetrack. We've got a driver off track. Gary Cleaver going to run off track in the 69 Ford Mustang, and that's going to bring a caution out. Once again, for the 4th time here tonight, we've seen it in the background. Cleaver in the 69, he's going to get headed back in the right direction, but a brief moment brings us back under caution. We're going to go check the replay. Let's see what happened. Bottom of the racetrack. It looks like after a little bit of landscaping, or just getting unsettled and coming around on that 69 back up onto the track, and it was enough for race officials to deem it a possible potential problem. And that will bring the 4th caution of the night out. Christopher Spencer still showing the way, but will your top drivers head to pit road? Spencer, Blankenship. No, it's Spencer Blankenship, Lance Yancey. In that, excuse me, in that final pit stop exchange that stayed out, Derek Myers in the 24 machine, he's going to drop from 2nd. He's going to move all the way back down to 7th, dropping 5 spots on that short green flag run. Will it be enough for those 4 drivers to head to pit lane this time around? And what does the rest of the field do? Looks like most of the drivers that came to pit road back on lap number 29, our latest caution of the evening, they are indeed going to stay out on track. Track position going to be king here with just 20 to go. 19 when we drop the hammer to go back green flag racing here tonight. So the strategy starting to get a little bit shaky for a handful of drivers. If you're back in the back, well, I mean, you kind of got nothing to lose, right? I mean, you're already back in traffic. Why not try it? Why not see if a few lap pressure tires is going to be enough to give yourself any sort of an advantage over the course of these final 19 laps? Looks like, however, for the majority of the party, just those 4 drivers, we had 5 come to pit lane. Lance Yancey, Dylan Blankenship, Matthew McMeekin, Christopher Spencer, and Chad Meadows all to pit road. So 4 drivers staying out under our last caution, 5 drivers to pit road under this caution. We'll see what the race-winning strategy is. Alex Coffey knocking on the door of a top 10 once again. Good recovery here tonight for that 19. Little bit of cloud cover beginning to roll over the track. We'll see if that's having any effect on the track temperature and how these final few laps are going to pan out. And do we got that, boys? Yeah, okay. They're working on it over there. Looks like they weren't prepared. Imagine that, me catching somebody off guard, not ready. There it is. Track temperature up 3 degrees from where it was in qualifying, so maybe this cloud cover might have a little bit of a positive effect. Might put a little bit more grip in the track. Beautiful day here for the race fans filling the stands, though. Only 74 degrees here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, but it's even hotter on track, and we're going to have ourselves some hot and heavy action to end tonight's race. 18 laps will remain when we drop the green flag here at the Brickyard of 138. It's the battle for the bricks. Who's gonna get it done? Will newcomer inside of that 35 Dallas Venus be able to pick up that race win? Side by side once again down the backstretch, we're gonna get set to fire things off. Go back. I'm telling you, I got quite a feeling that we're gonna see some big moves in this latest restart. Love these great trackside camera shots up close and personal with you through turn number 3. And here we go. Drivers double file out of turn 4. Down and away goes the pace car. And green flag flies as Manus on the gas quick. That's going to catch Littleton sleeping just a bit as German going to make his way by without very much of a fight out of Littleton. Jacob Delgado going to be sitting in that 4th position. All over his rear deck with is Derek Myers. A lot of crazy racing action here as he's on in. And behind the wheel of that 38 Jeep, a lot of great on-board camera shots. Let's jump around the field just a little bit. Let's see who else we've got out there. Looking back off On the tail end of that 48 of Delgado, then you see Myers welcome to the picture. Damon Patton not too far behind. Travis Smith further in the field driving the number 9 machine. One of our on-board camera shots here from the Chevy crew. We got another caution. Caution out on the track. Trouble once again. Looks like Thomas Watts may have had some issues in his 83 machine. We're going to take a moment. See if we can't figure out what happened here with Watts. On the Wrangler 83 into the outside wall, back up the track in the number 5 Quaker State machine. Just enough contact to get him around. And that's going to put us under caution once again here from the Brickyard. We'll head up front with race leader Dallas Manus. And as we find ourselves under caution for the 5th time here tonight, we're going to step away for just a brief commercial break, pay some of our final few bills, but we'll be back with all your green flag action. Live here at the Brickyard 138, you're watching the Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet Next Gen Racing Series. And back trackside as field halfway down the backstretch, double file once again. As Dallas Manus, your race leader, gonna bring them back to the green flag. Dustin German will restart to his outside. Littleton and Delgado back in row 2. Myers and Compton in row 3. Damian Patton and Roy Hyde back in row 4. Raymond Hedina and Alex Coffey will round out your top 10 for our latest restart. Final commercial breaks out of the way. We're going to stay right here trackside until the conclusion of tonight's Brickyard 138. Here we go once again. Pace car going to make that left-hand turn, and we're going to get ready to fire it off once again. Manus quick on the gas last time. When will he nail the loud pedal? And green flag flies once again. German. Good restart for that number 99 SRTV Network machine on the outside. Brian Littleton with a good restart. Here comes a jump and a move to the inside for Myers. Myers making some moves. And that Home Depot number 24 Damian Patton right here on his rear bumper. Roy Hyde trying to make some headway on the high side of the racetrack. We haven't really seen that high side work out through the corners here tonight. Will Hyde be able to make it work for him? Littleton under fire now for that 4th position high side is that 24, and he's going to fire his way around the outside. Oh, big move there from Pat. Top 2 starting to step away just a little bit. Jacob Delgado running in that 3rd position as we complete a time lap. We'll drop that tiny and scoring back to the left-hand side of your screen, with just 13 laps remaining, a little under 30 miles of racing remaining here tonight for the Brickyard 138. What a night, what an evening, great racing action all through this field, side by side for the 5th position. Man, that's close. Roy Hyde, big run off of 2, almost into the left rear quarter. Almost 4 wide down the backstretch. Roy Hyde shoots out of a cannon. He's going to make up a handful of positions, about 3 positions gained that time down the backstretch for Hyde. Here comes Coffey making some headway. Over the top 5 for the first time in quite a long time. Little bit of a twitch on the nose of that Camry. He's going to carry it to the outside, and Coffey going to run in 7th. Patton moving backwards, struggling on the outside. Long train of cars down to the bottom of the racetrack, and Patton no choice but to give up positions. Now looking to the inside, once again trying to work his way by the 199 of Robert Haynes. Haynes, newcomer here tonight in his Toyota, making a splash, making a name for himself, knocking on the door of the top 10. Travis Smith way at the bottom of the racetrack. Break the ground and trying to make some moves. Smith's trying to work his way a little further inside of the top 10 to 24 with a good run. Myers with a good run on the initial drop of the green flag on this restart, struggling just a little bit. Into the outside wall goes Compton. We've got battles mid-pack. We've got battles in the back. Let's go check out a look right here at the 86, trying to make up some positions on Jan Van Leer. Leer running in that 20th position. Just a little bit of a rough night here tonight for the Quaker State number 5 machine. Jan Van Leer just off pace tonight here. Looks like the 8 of Chad Meadows a little bit down on power. Meadows running in the 19th position as now Van Leer works his way to the inside. Solid top speed run here tonight for Van Leer. We'll go mid-pack here with Smith. He's trying to run down the drivers in front. Compton, Adina, Myers going at it for position 7th, 8th, and 9th, 10th, all lined up here on the racetrack as Brian Littleton making some moves. Littleton's going to move to 3rd. We can see a battle for the race lead here in just a handful of laps, just 2/10 separate your top 2 drivers. Dallas Manus, one of the quickest drivers all night long, struggled with some long run speed. We've seen Brian Littleton close in on the end of a long run. His 15 laps going to be long enough for Littleton to try to reel in these top two? We're going to have to wait to find out. And, well, we wouldn't want to go anywhere but here at the Brickyard off of turn number 4. Coming across the stripe this time around will receive 9 to go. Dallas Manus will lead the most laps here tonight. By leading that lap, Manus does indeed put the most laps led in his back pocket. We're going to look through some of the timing and scoring charts, find your fastest lap of the race. How about Damian Patton holding down the fastest lap of the race of 52.62, almost. Whoa, no, whoa, we spoke too soon. A 52.60 turned in by Brian Littleton. Littleton will take the fastest lap of the race, but I'm sure he would give it all up. He would give up those laps led as well to lead the final lap here tonight and walk away with his first checkered flag of the season. Dallas Manus, newcomer, looking for his first race win, will cross the line with 8 to go. Checking in with the Jekyll Controls Hard Charger Award winner here tonight. Right now it lays at the foot of Dustin German, running in the second position. He's on 16 positions from where he qualified, all the way outside of your top 15, just inside the door of a top 20. German going to start from 18th, now running in second. Littleton starting to reel him in third. Battle for second and third ensuing on track. Here comes Coffey. Here comes Roy Hyde. Alex Coffey back to a top 5 position. Roy Hyde right there with him. Jan Meadows going to work his way by Lance Yancey. That's going to be for 22nd on track. Brian Mescal Jr. Christopher Spencer battling it out as well. Let's go back to the battle a little further back in the field. Inside of your top 20, running for positions, Christopher Spencer going to move that 11 to 17. Travis Smith, Rob Haynes, all side by side right here. The 9 and the 199 going at it for 11th and 12th, 13th, 14th right there as well. Brian Beach on the outside, making some headway with that 3-car train. Nathan Bickard going to look to the inside, taking that position away from Smith as he's going to drop 1, 2, almost 3 spots in a half a track. So last week's race winner struggling just a little bit here tonight from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Travis needing a lot of help. Get back to victory lane. Doesn't look like it's going to come his way this time around. Will receive the high five from the boss man in the flag stand. Going to give us the 5 to go as Littleton has closed in on German, but unable to make any moves here. Both drivers a little bit loose off of 4. Alex Coffey able to do away with Delgado, and Coffey is right here, man. He's running them down. Coffey knocking on the door of turning his night around and walking away with a podium finish. Can you imagine starting from pole, being mired in traffic all race long, just to get there at the end? Littleton with a big moment off of turn 1, big moment off of 2. Big wiggle out of Littleton off of 2, and that's going to hand that third and final podium spot right over to Alex Coffey. Jacob Delgado going to jump on the opportunity, and Delgado going to move to 4th. Littleton struggling now in 5th with Roy Hyde right behind him, sitting in 6th. And how about this race, fans? Fastest lap of the race being turned in last time around by the man sitting in that 19 machine. grabbing the fastest lap of the race. Alex Coffey gonna run a 52.58 with just 4 to go. With 4 to go, your front little bit spread out. We're going to take a look here as Littleton still struggling, man. Still struggling off of turn 2. That looks to be that 80 Machine's Achilles heel right now. Big time struggles out of turn 2. We're going to jump back in the field here as Damian Patton looking for a position or two. Patton running in 10th with Myers right in front. Zachary Compton going at it for a position. Here comes a move from the 199. Rob Haynes going to look to the inside of the one. Take over the final position inside of your top 10. And a good run by Haynes as well. Debut night here at Indy. Nathan Biggert going to look to the bottom of the racetrack. 3 wide into 1, and backing out is Haynes. We've got battles all over the racetrack, race fans. My goodness, coming to the end of tonight's Brickyard 138. 55 laps, the official race distance. We work lap number 53 here tonight. Damian Patton making his way back by Nathan Biggert for that 10th position. We're going to transition back up front, though. Here you go. Dallas Main is going to cross the line this time around. Popsicle sticks will go on display. Just 2 laps to go here from the Brickyard. Manus. 5 miles of racing remain. Will he be able to capture his checkered flag? 2 previous race winners behind him. Dustin German with the strategy move of the night. And it's going to work out for him right here. Big slide off of turn 2, though, for both German and Coffey. And we got to give it up to Coffey. I mean, staying focused, keeping his head down, elbows up, just driving the car. And here he is, going into turn 4. Back into second. After a big early trouble, Coffey going to turn his race around. Will he have enough? 2.5 miles of racing remaining as white flag flies. No, we got a caution. Caution. Caution on the speedway. Rick Schneider and Jerry West gonna have some problems. Oh boy. This this may have just got interesting, race fans. Let's go back. Let's check and see what happened here. The 3 getting super loose, trying to save it. And, oh man, right back up the track and whammo. That's it. Yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it right there. Big time hit there for that Monster Energy number 3 machine, as well as the 86 of Jerry West. Both gonna collect quite a bit of contact, and both gonna head to pit road. So we're gonna head to overtime, race fans. That's right, green, white, checkered, coming up, coming right at you. 6th caution of the evening, right as race leader Dallas Manus was ready to cross the line and take that white flag. It was right there. We were already about to say white flag flies, final lap, but no, caution will fly. Just a handful of feet before the start-finish line, and what does everybody do? And okie doke, we've got some drivers getting caught in this one. Dustin German gonna get pulled down pit road. Zachary Compton, Derek Myers, Brian Peach, Jan Van Leer, Christopher Spencer, Chad Meadows, Rick Snyder, Lance Yancey, and Jerry West. All head to pit road, so about 10 drivers to pit road. Top 13 staying out on track. And man, Dustin German, if you're... that's got to be almost disheartening right here. Excuse me, almost a little disheartening for that 99 of Dustin German. I mean, you were sitting in a position to possibly walk away with a podium, and now you're going to have to fight your way there. It looks like he's going to rejoin the racetrack outside of your top 10, sitting in the 14th position. He is going to have fresh tires, so he should be able to make some pretty bold moves if needed. But you only got 5 miles of racing to get it done. I mean, that's asking a lot out of a driver. That's asking a lot out of the tires. However, if you can pick up a handful of positions and we get a caution before we get back for the white flag, you may be sitting pretty and you may be sitting in the catbird seat. We're going to have to wait to see how it all takes place here under our first green-white checkered attempt. Only 2 green-white checkered opportunities here with the Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet Next Gen Racing Series. Will we need both of those green-white checkered attempts here tonight? We'll find out shortly. I'm not quite so sure, but I'm sure we're going to find out. Man, I don't... Race fans out there in TV land, who you got? We haven't asked you all night. We've been up here rambling about all of the great racing action, all of the different strategies that have seemed to kind of equal themselves out, except for this final stop on the pit road from Dustin German. Going to put him all the way back now as German going to lose some spots with the pit road penalty. German going to restart outside of the top 15, all the way back in 18th now. So the decision to come to pit road backfiring right now for that 99. But who you got? And Miss Coffee checking in with us, and I kind of seen that one coming. I'm not gonna lie. Well, that's what it means to be a fan and a friend of the driver out here in the field. Is well, that's your driver. It doesn't matter. It's just like in real life, you know. It doesn't matter how bad of a night your guy's been having. It doesn't matter where they're at on the track. You're always going to root for them, and hopefully they get to victory lane. And Coffee, make no mistake about it, Coffee, no slouch. Solid races throughout the course of these 9 weeks that we have already put behind us. Coffee sitting on top of the point standings, sitting on top in the winners column as well. And here he is with an opportunity to really separate himself in that winners column if he can get race win number 4 here tonight at the iconic Brickyard. We'll see if he can get the job done. Dallas Main is going to start from the inside as your control car as we work our way off of turn number 4. Away we go once again. Down and away, the field ready to nail the loud pedal and get things back under action, and on the gas, green flag flies. As Manus steps away from the field, Delgado with a good restart. Coffee not getting going on the outside. That's going to let Roy Hyde work his way to the inside. Battling now with Brian Littleton for that 4th position. Coffee going to be stuck back in 3rd. He's going to have to make a big move on the backstretch here. Roy Hyde going to take over that 4th spot. Littleton back to 5th. Away from the field goes Manus, and looking to the inside is Coffee. Move to the outside. Delgado with the block of the 48 Ally machine. He'll cover the bottom of the racetrack. That's going to force Coffee to work for a crossover into the outside wall. Goes the 48. Coffee moves to 2nd. Off of turn number 4 with a half a second advantage. We'll see the white flag fly this time around. White flag flies. Final lap here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Dallas Main is stepping away. Almost a 1 second advantage. He's just got to keep it calm and cool through the corners. Coffee recovering well in 2 seconds. Big moment for Smith. Travis Smith, all sorts of out of shape. Big moves again, and Smith sliding out of 2. Somehow keeps the car under him, but he's going to lose a handful of positions down the backstretch as we look at drivers inside of your top 5. Roy Hyde right here sitting in 5th position. Hot and heavy action right behind him. Here comes that 24. Ethan Biggert trying to cover him off on the bottom of the racetrack. Damian Patton right there in 10th off of 4. crossing the line for the final time. Big mess off of 4. Big mess behind as Manus will walk away with the race win. Big trouble from Chad Meadows. Travis Smith gonna have issues. Biggert with issues. Snyder, West, Mescal Jr. all with problems. It all went down behind him, but walking away in fashion with his first win of the season inside of the 45 Toyota Camry. Looking good up there up front. Dallas Manus will walk away with the race win. And oh, we got extracurricular activities. Alex Coffey and Jacob Delgado will come together after finishing tonight's race in second and third. Rob Haynes walks away in fourth. Roy Hyde able to walk away fifth here tonight. Big trouble for Littleton on that last lap squeeze, or I should say out of turn 4 really is where it all went awry for a handful of drivers. But walking away with the race win in style, in fashion, leading the most laps here tonight. Debut race for the man that's starting in third on his way to kiss the bricks. After a little bit of a smoke show for the fans in the stands, Dallas Manus walks away with the checkered flag and the race win. Absolutely. Well, I don't want to say a full-blown dominating performance, but an absolute heck of a job out there tonight. The man at Hiawassee, Georgia. That's right, getting the job done from up there by Lakeshore 2. Dallas Manus walks away with the race win. And as he enjoys a cool down lap, we're going to step away for a brief commercial break, get things set and ready to go for your post-race interviews. Don't go anywhere, race fans. We'll be right back. And back high above the track here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, walking away with a great run here tonight. All the drivers in the field, little bit of contact throughout the course of tonight's Brickyard 138, but hard racing action all over all night long. And we're going to dive right into things. Let's begin your post-race interviews with the driver that walked away third here tonight. Unfortunately, has some prior obligations to get fulfilled, but the Ally 48 of Jacob Delgado will walk away with a fine finish. Ran well all night long, and Delgado will walk away in third. That's going to move us right along the list to the man that walked away with the podium position here tonight. Finishing in the second spot, almost able to cap it off, but a great turnaround. Alex, it's Dave in the booth. You got us?
Yes, sir. I got a copy.
Hey, man, a great turnaround for your race. A little bit of trouble early here tonight after taking that pole position. How were you able to stay focused and work your way back to the front?
I kind of just shuffled up there because once I went to the back, I kind of had flashbacks of last week losing on a long run fuel strategy. So the laps were kind of adding up where we could make it on a long run if we super saved. So there for a while, I was trying to go for fuel saving and just hanging back and hopefully not having to pit. And then, I just ended up shuffling up through there with all the pit stops and cautions. So got up there to, I think, restarting 11th in that last one and just had to keep fighting.
Now, you started from the pole position here tonight. Were you any bit surprised at the speed out of that 45, how he was able to challenge you for that race lead on lap number 1?
Dallas is my teammate, and I actually was very surprised, but at the same time not surprised because Dallas is very quick at odd tracks, just tracks you wouldn't just think, anybody would enjoy, honestly. But Dallas is quick at certain tracks. He's quick everywhere, but he definitely has his strong suits on tracks that are just unorthodox, I guess you could say. So he was definitely quick tonight. I don't know that I would have had anything for him, but he seemed to have that whole run figured out. He could keep it long run speed and have short run speed. I was more so just trying to focus on long run speed.
Well, Alex, a great opening to the first half of the season for you. We've only got 6 more races ahead of us before we head into championship racing, leading the winners column with 3 races in your back pocket. We're going to hit Kentucky next week before we take 1 week off, followed by Bristol. So out of these next 2 events, which one do you think it's going to be better to have a solid points day at?
I think it'd be nice for Kentucky to have a good run. I like Bristol a lot, so hopefully we'll have a decent run there. But Kentucky, I don't run too often. I'm not even sure that I've ever run these cars there. But so hopefully we can just have a good run at Kentucky. Keep the momentum going.
Well, Alex, you're fast once again here tonight, fast as always. Congratulations on yet another podium performance here this season. Before we let you go, would you like to give any shout-outs, thank yous, love yous, thank anybody back home or at the shop?
Shout out to Dallas, my teammate, for winning. Shout out to TJ Roberts, my another new teammate in this league. He got trapped a few laps down there for a while, but with 2 to go, went from 21st to 14th. So that's a good battle there at the end. Good fight back up to get some points back. And shout out Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet, Turn 3 Network, and everybody in the league that puts it on. And I also would like to apologize to Jacob Delgado after the checkered. I downshifted on accident and kind of spun into him. But that's about it, I think.
All right, well, Alex, as always, it's been a pleasure catching up with you, my man. And until we see you again, stay safe, and as always, keep it fast.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
All right, there you have it. Alex Coffey walks away with the pole position, walks away with the fastest lap of the race, but Coffey will finish tonight's Brickyard 138 back in second. He's going to give up that top spot to his teammate and walking away with the race win here tonight. The man in victory lane. Let's see if we can go have a few words with the man inside of that 45 machine walking away with his first race winning performance here. Dallas's Dave, you got us?
Yes, I got you.
Hey, man. How you doing? How you feeling after walking
I'm
away
feeling
with the first
relieved.
win?
I know early in the race, I pitted early and thought that might be the wrong call, but I was able to save my tires and just when one of those cautions came out, come back down and just top off so I had enough fuel. And then just tried to manage my tires there the best I could. And then when it came, I was talking to my spotter Blaine tonight. He spotted for TJ and Alex too and helped us all out tonight. And I thought that or we were talking, I said, please no caution on that right before I took the white flag, and then of course I jinxed myself and there was a caution, so I was pretty worried.
Well, you were able to grab that top spot away from your teammate early here tonight, yet you were pretty dominant out there on the track, yet you held on to lead the most laps here from the Brickyard tonight. So does stepping into the car and beating a teammate that has been so dominant throughout the course of the season already. He's got 3 wins in his back pocket. This is going to be your first. Does it give you any more confidence moving forward, knowing that you can come in here and you could run with the best of the best?
Yeah, but he's. I have to give a big shout out to Alex. He's worked with me because I'm from the dirt world and just kind of transitioned over the last 2 years to asphalt. And he's pretty much, when I've been down, he's like, man, you got this. We're just going to keep working on it. And finally feel like I figured out how to save tires better because that was my weakness, saving tires. But like I said, him and TJ both helped me, and even Blaine and Nigel, they all helped me. So it's all team effort over here.
Wait a minute. So you said you're a dirt guy?
Yeah, I used to race dirt in real life, and then
we like
got
you
older
already.
and got married and had kids, and I actually sold it before I got married and had kids, but just it's one of those things where you run out of money, and the way I get my fix is iRacing, so.
Absolutely. Those of you in the dirt racing world, you know how expensive it can be, and wish you could have an opportunity to get back out there on track. A lot of us here at the Turn 3 Racing Network are huge on the dirt side of things, so it's always good to find another dirt track racer or a guy that comes from a dirt track background. So good to have you here with us. We hope it's not going to be the last time. We hope we get to talk to you many more times throughout the course of this season. But for now, enjoy this first race win. And before we let you go tonight, would you like to give any final shout-outs, thank yous, love yous?
Yeah, shout out to my wife and my kids and all my family. This win's dedicated to my wife's grandma. We lost her earlier in the year, so this is pretty big for us as a family. Thank all my teammates, TJ, Blaine, Nigel, Alex, then our sponsors that I have, NCI, on the car. And shout out to you guys at the broadcast. And shout out to Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet for sponsoring and everything.
All right, well, Dallas, again, congratulations on your first race win this season. We think it's going to be the first of many more to come. We'll have to wait to see how it all pans out, but for now, enjoy this one, celebrate the night away, and we'll catch up with you next week. As always, man, stay safe and keep it fast.
You too. Thank you.
All right, there you have it. The man making the trip from the lake up to Indy. Dallas Manus will walk away with the first checkered flag. For him and his 45 crew, the Hiwassee, Georgia native going to walk away with the top spot and be celebrating the night away. My goodness, what a race. What a run here tonight from the Brickyard. Great racing action all night long. And you can hear producers hitting those buttons in the background. You know the sounds. You know that means it's time for us to run down tonight's unofficial race results. Walking away with the top spot, checkered flag in hand for the first time this season. Putting it on top of the leaderboard, Dallas Manus going to park in victory lane. The number 19 of Alex Coffey will walk away with the fastest lap of the race, most laps, or fastest lap of the race, pole position as well. Coffey will finish in second. Jacob Delgado with the 48 Ally machine will finish out your podium drivers, while the 199 of Rob Haynes will park in fourth as your Jekyll Controls Hard Charger Award winner. He's going to move up 18 positions from where he qualified outside of the top 20. Great run for Haynes. Roy Hyde will round out your top 5, while the 87 of Raymond Hadinas finishes in 6th. Derek Myers back in 2nd. Damian Patton will park the 1, home in 8th. The number 5 Quaker State machine of Jan Van Leer comes home in 9th. And rounding out your top 10 here tonight from the Brickyard, Matthew McMeekin. Zachary Compton back in 11th. Chris Spencer in 12th. 13th tonight belongs to Thomas Watts. TJ Roberts in the 7 machine comes home in 14th. 15th tonight from the Brickyard, the 18 Mountain Dew Baja Blast machine of Brian Beach. Kerry Cleaver will finish in 16th. Dustin German, late race trouble, and German will finish as the last driver on the lead lap back in 17th. 18th tonight to the 01 Ducks Unlimited machine of Nathan Biggert. Brian Littleton back in 19th. Lance Yancey coming home in 20th. Chad Meadows going to park the 8 machine home in 21st. Late race troubles and woes strike last week's race winner out of the Dirty Air Racing Stables. Travis Smith will finish in 22nd. Rick Snyder back in 23rd, 24th tonight to Jerry West. Brian Maskill Jr. back in 25th, 26th tonight to Dylan Blankenship, with Seth Steele finishing out the 27 car field here tonight. What a run, what an evening here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Can't wait to get back on track next week at Kansas. But first, if you haven't already, join us in that push to 3,000 subscribers. Show these drivers some love and drop that thumbs up. Click subscribe and smash that bell over there on the right-hand side. Get notified anytime we go live here on the Turn 3 Racing Network, whether it's myself, David the Cave, or anybody else back at the Turn 3 headquarters. We do appreciate each and every one of you, each and every time you stop by, whether you're sliding in to say hey, or you are one of our dedicated fans, friends, family. We do appreciate each and every one of you, each and every time you stop by. Without you, there would be no us. So as we get ready to roll up the cords and cut off the lights, remember to stay safe, stay loved, my friends, and until next time, we'll meet you in Turn 3.